Nobody cares. Nobody cares. Nobody cares about your excuses. Nobody cares about what's stopping you. Nobody cares about why you haven't started. Nobody cares about how many times you failed. Nobody has the time to bet on you. Nobody has the time to go through the process with you. So go all out. Deploy all your God-given talent to make sure you succeed. Make it happen. Make sure you try your possible best to get to the end of the tunnel. Make sure you don't give up, because people only get to see the finished products. Love always, your favorite vibes queen.
Where is Olori TikTok reactions as Queen Toby Phillips Ogunwusi was noticeably absent at the homecoming ceremony of Olori Ashley Afolashade Adegoke Ogunwusi's and her son, Prince Ademakinwa Ogunwusi. Hello everyone, you're so much welcome. It was just yesterday, when we saw videos of the homecoming of Queen Ashley and a very handsome, adorable son. When they come like that, of course, they have rituals which they are going to do, which Kabiyesi did very well, happily, and, all of that. Bó ṣe ń ṣe ní Ilé Ifẹ̀ nìyẹn, bó ṣe ń ṣe ní bó ṣe yẹ kó rí ni Kabiyesi ṣe ṣe yẹn, which is like our own local DNA. So Kabiyesi gbọmọ lọ́wọ́ ìyá, wọ́n dẹ̀ gbé wọnú ibẹ̀ yẹn. Tẹ́ bá wo fídíò yẹn àti show ẹ̀ previously díẹ̀, wọ́n lọ ṣe ń tọ́ máa ṣe, wọ́n dẹ̀ gbé jókòó. So ọmọ ti wà confirmento, call words on the streets pé ọmọ wa ni, which is not in doubt anyway. So we also saw beautiful Oloris. That's the first Olori now, which is Olori Mariam. You have a position tí Olori Adérónkẹ́ wá jẹ́ báyìí, bóyá Olori 4 ni wọ́n àbí Olori 3. I don't know. But Olori Mariam and Olori Adérónkẹ́ were visibly very well present. From the points that Olori actually alighted from the vehicle, you see the videos around. They welcomed her, they danced with her to that point. Kábíyèsí wà yẹn. Bàtà tó ṣe proceedings yẹn wọ́n jókòó. Ìgbà tó yá, Olori actually dìde tó lọ dúpẹ́ lọ́wọ́ àwọn èèyàn tó wá. Ó dẹ̀ lọ gbóṣùbà náà fún Olori Mariam. Ó kúnlẹ̀, ó dẹ̀ ṣe ọwọ́ rúgúdù báyìí. Olori Mariam dẹ̀ gbà á. Òun náà dẹ̀ hug ẹ̀, wọ́n dẹ̀ peck ara wọn. Ó ṣe same thing for Olori Adérónkẹ́ àti ṣe ní fídíò tá ṣe before eléyìí. Where we did the in-depth analysis of how Olori actually understands the polygamy setting. Àwọn èèyàn wá ní, where is Olori Toby? Now, one thing, please, don't abuse anybody here. We don't do that here. We don't do cos here. Any kind of cos on anyone here will respectfully and lovingly shine blocking new, with all due respect. And she analysis ni analysis ò dẹ̀ gbọ́dọ̀ mépè wá. Torí mo máa ń sọ wípé ìwọ tó bá lanu págà láì ṣe pé bóyá èèyàn pààyàn tó bẹ̀rẹ̀ sí ń ṣépè fún. Lórí pé ká lẹ́ẹ̀ni, ká máa dára lára yá, ká máa ohun tó ń ṣẹlẹ̀ online, ká máa fi kọ́gbọ́n. Ṣe mọ̀ wípé ẹni tó bá fẹ́ kọ́gbọ́n, ọ̀nà kọ́kọ́ ló máa ti kọ́gbọ́n. So bá ṣe ń sọ lọ, àwọn ìpẹ́ sí ni, where is Olori Toby? Àwọn kan ní, where is Olori TikTok? If you're familiar with her, if you follow her on especially Instagram, you know that since she put to bed, she has been doing videos, very relatable videos as it concerns motherhood. Yes, I must say. And one thing you can't take away from this woman is she's absolutely beautiful. As you should know, she's an ex-beauty queen. So that's the standard of her own beauty, which is fine. Which doesn't diminish anybody else's beauty. Gbogbo wa la ní peculiar beauty wa, ìwọ ló tọ́jú ara ẹ kó mú mi dáadáa, kó jẹun gidi, kó work out. Beauty ẹ máa jáde, kó dẹ̀ fi rẹ̀ lọ́kàn balẹ̀. Beauty ẹ máa jáde, ara ẹ gan máa pop. Anyway. So, in her dropping of video, she talks about postpartum, she talks about the highs and lows of taking care of babies, especially twins. Ẹ̀yin ìyá ìbejì ṣẹlẹ̀ ń ṣe o. Ẹ̀yin tẹ́tí bí ìbejì yìí náà ṣẹlẹ̀ ń ṣe o. Ẹ̀yin tẹ́ ń gbàdúrà fún ìbejì. Ọlọ́run á fún yín onílọ́pọ̀ lọ́pọ̀ o. Kì í ṣiṣẹ́ kékeré o. So she's enjoying motherhood, taking it all, and that's what life is all about. Whatever phase of life you find yourself, just find your joy and happiness. because that's what it is. And she's glowing and doing it well. But one thing, that your man complain Olori to be ni pé ó máa ń le jù, pé kò wà friendly. Pé táwọn ìyálé ẹ̀ tó kù náà tó bá jọ wà ní event ó lè rí kó ṣọ̀yàyà mọ́ wọn. She likes keeping a straight face. She has a beautiful face, like you say. Her skin is dazzling. Àìtẹ́ náà ṣe kí ni ó ń dáyàn lọ́rùn. And as the youngest Olori, Shemo, the expectations were very high on her because àwọn kan ní, I think she wasn't married before and she doesn't have a child. Though I've seen somebody drop somewhere pé ó ti bímọ kan tẹ́lẹ̀ bó fọkọ àtọmọ kékeré lẹ̀. I don't think that is true. We don't have evidence of that. And she never said she's been married before. So, she's always like aloof and all of that. Awo kì í ṣe antagonist of beauty, níbí. Adeblike obìnrin ló fine. But what are the people talking about and how do they come about what they think? Well, she's not really a smiley face kind of woman. Yes, let's compare when it comes to smiles. Àwọn ìyàwó kábíyèsí ta ló máa ń smile jù? Adérónkẹ́. Olori Adérónkẹ́ smiles very easily. Olori Ashley smiles very easily too. Olori Tope too smiles easily. But for her, she's not really a very smiley person. And I don't blame her because ṣe tó bìnrin bá lẹ́wà nígbà míì, the fact kò tiẹ̀ lẹ́wà yẹn àwọn èèyàn máa kọ́kọ́ hate ẹ̀ náà. Ní láti ṣe nǹkan kan fún yàn. The fact that you're a beautiful woman, that when you step out, and she knows how to dress, she's a very creative person. She has K2P Luxury where she does àwọn aṣọ tó ń wọ̀ yẹn, she does them. She has a page. You can take your time, check on her main page. You'll see the link to her business page. So she does very good dresses and regal dresses. And she's also an artist. So, she has a life. You know what I mean? So she has value. Let me put it that way. So, sometimes some women, do we owe anybody an apology of how our face looks? If you're not a smiley type, it doesn't mean you're a bad person. And if you're a smiley type, it doesn't mean you're a good person. It's just what it is. Until they're smiling, until they're smiling face, they're like I always tell people. This life, nothing is constant except the grace of God. So, only, Olori, my busy Olori TikTok. In fact, comment section here was quite messy, you know. And they were like, she's busy on TikTok, only ráyè many body. I mean, but only to share bí ìkòkò méjì. Only yẹ kó tún wà ńbẹ̀. Àwọn ní bóyá ó ń tọ́ kókó lọ́wọ́ kò lè wà bẹ́ẹ̀ kíníkan, whatever it is. But one thing we cannot take away, Olori Mariam and Olori Aderonke found their way into people's hearts yesterday with the way they really stood out for Olori Folashade. Yeah. And even this morning, Sunday morning, and teba wo ori YouTube, MRE videos won níbi tán ti wà ní church. I watched a few minutes when Olori Mariam was there. She was even the one carrying the baby. Cherry, screenshot ẹ̀ lélẹ̀. Nílẹ̀ Yorùbá bó ṣe yẹ kó rí ni. Nílẹ̀ Yorùbá ṣe mọ̀ pé kábíyèsí lè má lè wá sí church yẹn. Ọ̀pá ló wà lẹ́yìn yẹn tó ti represent kábíyèsí already. And I like this baby. He's just nígbà tí bàbá yẹn gan gbé lánàá during the proceedings tó ṣe yẹn, he wasn't crying. Look at him. Very calm, you know. It is well. Gbogbo àwọn ọmọ wa pátápátá ló máa járe ìdùnnú láṣẹ Ìdùmarè. So this is Olori Mariam carrying the baby. Sherry bó ṣe lè hùn kó rí láyé. Àmọ́ bí Olori Mariam ti bímọ tẹ́lẹ̀ àbí kò bímọ tẹ́lẹ̀. But kómìdè ò bá ti bímọ tẹ́lẹ̀ kò ti fọ́kọ tẹ́lẹ̀. Tó bá fọ́kọ míì, wàá sì máa hope náà ni pé bóyá tọmọ bá dúró kéèyàn bímọ, you know. Ilé alóhùnlówó dẹ̀ kì í ṣú. Ààrẹ lòmíì na 50s tó bímọ. Ààrẹ lòmíì na 40s tó bímọ. Bẹ́ẹ̀ kí ọmọ 20 something years mi lè dúró for the next 10-15 years kọ́lọ́run tó dá lóhùn. Ṣe mọ̀ pé ọ̀rọ̀ ilé ayé yìí kò sí one formula o, kọ́lọ́run bá ṣàánú wa. Kó kà mọ́ formula tó máa yáyì kó má fi wá dára tí ò dá láyé ta wá. So according to them, bó ṣe pé olórí TikTok, that's Olori Tobi. There's nothing bad in her doing TikTok actually. I think it's the modern age. I just think that for the role of royalty, Royalty means something that is not common, something you don't see often. Please, I stand to be corrected though. If our Oloris have their way, I would prefer, or we advise, I don't have the right on what they want to do or they choose to do. I will advise that, they remain exclusive. Because what you don't know, you cannot punch. Yeah. I don't know. That's just my own opinion. But this is 2025. Any Olori that wants to come online to do anything, they are free. It's a free space. But I just feel that those ones that I share more, around northerners and saying, come was online. Lè punch nǹkankan nínú ọ̀rọ̀ ayé wọn because mọ̀ ẹ̀gbọ́n kankan wọn ò share nǹkankan. Bóyá àwọn tó súnmọ́ wọn ló mọ WhatsApp. Bó ṣe ráwọn títí wá, tó bá ṣe party lẹ́ni, kí ni lágbájá wọ̀? Báwo lágbájá ti ṣẹ́jú síta mẹ́dù? Báwo ló ṣe kúrò lẹ́gbẹ̀ẹ́ ọkọ? Ta ló jókòó sẹ́gbẹ̀ẹ́ right? Ta ló ṣe kíní kan? Ẹjọ́ ti máa ń pọ̀ jù. But I think it's part of the buzz that makes up our culture. Because, we Yoruba people, we could be very loud sometimes in the way we go about our things. With all due respect, see why Yoruba. So, she might be busy doing her TikTok. She might be busy taking care of her beautiful babies. She might not really be in the good stead with Olori Ashley. But we like what we see. Where Olori Mariam at Olori Aderonke won't stand by Olori Ashley. Ọlọ́run bá lọ́jọ́ ìní, àdùn àwọn náà nínú. I like when women step beyond their pain or step beyond situations to still make things work, to create peace and harmony. Ó máa ń jẹ́ kí ire tẹ̀lé yàn ni. Ìgbà míì wà, mo dẹ̀ bá ń sọ fáwọn obìnrin náà ṣe rántí nígbà tá à ń sọ̀rọ̀ àwọn Títí àti Emmanuela. Mo ní tó o bá bímọ fún ọkùnrin tó fẹ́ ọkùnrin ní prime of your life, bóyá stage tó tẹ̀lé bímọ mọ́ àbí whatever, wàá bí àlàáfíà ni o. Ṣé àlàáfíà yẹn is ìfẹ́ to him, ìfẹ́ to his co-wife, to your co-wives, ìfẹ́ to all the baggage that he has. That is when you can have your peace. So that's work. Mama Abba Fọláwíyọ́, wọn bímọ fún bàbá, àwọn dẹ̀ ló ń gbádùn bàbá, àwọn ló ṣì wà nílé bàbá ní Island, kìnìkan. Mama lo ìfẹ́ ni. Mama lo ìfẹ́. Mama humbled herself and loved her husband's children. Kò dárín bàbá àtàwọn ọmọ rú. Ó dẹ̀ tọ́jú bàbá tán fi kú ni. So, bá bímọ ní polygamous setting. Bí àlàáfíà kò bí ìfẹ́. Kí ìwọ náà lè fi ìfọkànbalẹ̀ lólé ayé ẹ̀. Kọ́ ì máa gbá ẹ gbàgbó. Kó má tọrọ ẹ the bad PR person, both online and offline. Ìwà ní ẹwà obìnrin. I don't care how beautiful you are. If you do not add good character to yourself, ó máa fi ẹwà ẹ wọ́lẹ̀ ni. Ọkọ tó fẹ́ gan ẹwà ẹ máa rùn sí nígbà tó máa dé stage kan ni pé oníjọ̀gbọ̀n gbogbo èèyàn ló ń bá jẹ́ máa jáwé jura kiri. Ọlọ́mọ ayẹ̀kan sọ̀yàn di Mrs. jáwé jura. Àwọn ọkùnrin náà dẹ̀ ni àjàlá tá ń ná. Àwọn náà ní gbòòlà wọn ò dúró sójú kan. Wọ́n á lọ síbí, wọ́n á lọ sọ́hùn. Wọ́n wá sọ obìnrin di oníjà. Àwọn méjì á máa bára wọn jà. Wọ́n máa ranjú mọ́ra wọn. Ìní àwọn tí yóò lọ́pọlọ nìyẹn o. Láyé tá wà ń sìn. Bá ní ọ̀kan fẹ́ máa lo energy ẹ̀ lé lórí. O busy ni o lọ tún lọ wá side hustle méjì kó lẹ̀ mọ́ṣẹ́ tó wà lọ́wọ́ ẹ̀. Kórí ẹ̀ lè pé wá. Gbóná ti ráyè àyèdà tí wọ́n máa jà kiri. So, let Olori Tobi be. She doesn't want to go. Fine. I've not really seen her and Olori Ashley relate in the few times. Olori Ashley is not based in Nigeria. She's based in the UK. But when she comes around and there's a ceremony, they don't really mingle like that. Àwọn tó máa really mingle mọ́ra wọn. Olori Tọ́pẹ́, Olori Mariam àti Olori Adérónkẹ́, then Olori Tọ́pẹ́. Àwọn yẹn máa mingle mọ́ra wọn dáadáa. But some other ones, for the reasons best known to them, everybody are all right. Drop comments in the comment section. Ire o.